So here's the thing. I know in the last breakfast cigar, part of the whole spiel was financial responsibility, but my Black Friday order just came in. See, most people use Black Friday as an opportunity to get something that they've needed that might be a little out of their price range. Me, I'm very easily tempted by whatever Facebook ads throws at me that day. See, a little while ago I rewatched The Searchers, and some of those great looking cowboy hats sparked my curiosity, so I went online to check prices, and then forgot about it. But the internet never forgets, and after weeks and weeks of being inundated with ads from Stetson, they got me, guys. They got me good. Let's see this thing. Yeehaw. Are you guys ready for this? I mean, come on. It's the American silhouette right there, boys. I could get used to that. Alright, it's Wednesday, and Wednesday means questions and answers, so let's get to it. Alright, Floater ECV asks, not sure if it's been said, but what was your first premium cigar, and what do you remember from the experience? This is a question that I've been asked a lot recently, which I didn't know that it was I didn't know that was something that some people would be interested in. I responded to your comment. It was either a Padron 26 or a 64. Can't remember, but I remember specifically it was Padron because my dad said, these are the cigars. But probably my earliest cigar memory that I vividly recall was a buddy of mine and I in high school entered our local cigar lounge's Domino's tournament sponsored by Macanudo. The gist of it was, as long as you were in the tournament, you got to smoke free Macanudos. And they had Cuban coffee set up as well. So imagine two, I'll say 18-year-old young men who had just started smoking cigars and who were pretty good at dominoes. We made it all the way to the final round. We probably smoked 2.5 cigars each over the course of a few hours, and a boatload of, the sugary, caffeinated monster that is Cuban coffee. And we lost, so we didn't win the box of cigars or whatever was on the line. But then we both went out to my buddy's car and just reclined the chairs back. Our faces were literally green. And so I was, that was my first crystal clear cigar memory, was both a very high and very low experience. David Chirico, how you doing, man? David asks, what kind of flavored or infused cigars to smoke, if any? I heard the Cuba Arte, which most people love, but for me, I don't think I would smoke an infused cigar again because of that cigar. Noted. I don't think I've ever tried a flavored cigar, now that I think about it. It's just something that doesn't really appeal to me. I think what I love about cigars is the flavors that they're able to produce just through the means with which they grow the tobacco and ferment the tobacco and blend it. I think that's what's so special about cigars. So, I don't know, maybe I'm off on this. You guys let me know if there's something that I should try. But that's my general philosophy about flavored cigars, is they just don't interest me. Sean Darby, who is also my brother-in-law, asks, are there any prolific stories in cigar making or cigar history that you would ever consider making a documentary or a movie about? Which is an awesome question, and also something I've never thought about before. I think a lot about the cigar smokers through history that I really admire, all of whom probably have excellent life stories that are just ripe for the picking when it comes to an adaptation. I'm thinking Mark Twain, Winston Churchill, who's had, 9 movies made about him, Hemingway. They've taken a couple swings at a Hemingway movie, and I don't think anybody's nailed it yet. That's a lie. I think the most fun a movie he's had with Ernest Hemingway is Midnight in Paris. If you've seen that, Corey Stoll playing Hemingway is a lot of fun. But yeah, no, guys, let me know in the comments if you can think of any prolific cigar history that merits a documentary or maybe a short film or something. Maybe that's something that we could work on this channel. I didn't even think of that. Sean, man, you're getting some extra love at Christmas, man. Good idea. I don't think I'm ever gonna get tired of looking at this thing. This is a hat. Brian Alderetti. Hopefully I didn't butcher that last name, Brian. What's your favorite cigar company and why? And one more, what's your go-to cigar? Oh boy. I would say that currently, my favorite cigar company, and this probably changes regularly, but currently my favorite cigar company is Foundation. So far I've loved everything that they've put out, and I'm still behind. I haven't tried the new Maduro High Claire Castle, but the original High Claire Castle is probably one of my favorite. It's on my top 5 cigars. My go-to cigar, it depends on what I'm in the mood for that day. It depends on what I'm planning on drinking with it. If I had to pick maybe 3 right now, the Hoyo de Monterey Epicure No. 2, the Tabernacle Havana Seed, which we did a review on, which I'll link up here. Also, I'll say that the Warped El Oso Mama, which we also did a review on, so I'll link it up there. Or I always forget which. It's up there somewhere. Oh boy. All right. Kekua Kalani Muramoto. Did I get it? Did I get even close? Can you give us a top 10 or a top 25 cigars of 2019? I wasn't planning on it, but guys, let me know if that's something that you're interested in the comments, and I'll whip that list up. Actually, that's gonna be pretty hard. This has been a good year for cigars, I think. But yeah, I'd have to put some thought into that. Let me know if that's something you guys want to see. All right, I think that's gonna be it for the Q&A today. As always, thanks for all the questions, guys. Thanks for all the comments every week. I really appreciate that. We're having kind of a back and forth now, and it's not just me talking at you. We can really start getting to know one another. If you haven't already joined the giveaway, I'm going to link to it up here. And if you've been enjoying this content and you haven't gotten a chance to subscribe yet, please consider doing that by hitting the subscribe button below. All right, as always, it's been a pleasure talking with you guys, and I'll see you in the comments.